welcome to the show Gear Up. Now today I am looking prim and proper because I'm dressed like a lady. I feel very elegant, very enchanted because Brand Tabile has dressed me, and that's Samantha Skalke, and she's here with us today, and she's going to tell us how she pulls off this enchanted look of mine. Hi Samantha.
Hi Val.
How are you?
Well, what an intro.
Yeah, I know, right? So tell us about your brand, Brand Tabile.
Brand Tabile was founded by me, Samantha Sitabile. The name comes from my second name, Sitabile, which means we are happy. So I just took the Tabile part, which is part of the story of the brand, to make women happy, to make women realize their beauty. And not only the beauty by our garments or anything, but the beauty that comes from inside glowing out. So that's really the basic message that the brand is trying to push.
Are you Ndebele though?
No, I'm not Ndebele.
So where's Tabile coming from?
Shangani, I don't know. Oh, well, I have Ndebele roots.
Okay.
I have Ndebele background. My grandmother from my dad's side is Ndebele. So you find that all of us have got a Ndebele name.
That's where it's coming from.
Yeah.
So is this a passion? Where did this come from? Did you just wake up and sort of brand Tabile? Like, we need to know. What did you study? What are the steps you took to come to this point where we're sitting here today?
It's quite a journey. I could say I was born in an artistic family. My grandmother, if you can see most of my designs are crochet. My grandmother used to crochet, and that's how she took my mom and all her other siblings to school. So, and she was very fashion forward. So it was sort of inborn. I grew up with it because I then stayed with my grandmother. We stayed with her here for some time, and she would be crocheting and she'd be showing me all these new styles. So I really grew up with it. But when I was now in high school, I remember, actually, I think the dress is even here. I thought to myself, okay, crochet is nice and everything, but I want to do something different. So it was prom season, so let me design something for my prom. Okay. And I sketched it out, and I took it to a random tailor in town, and then she was like, okay. So I was like, I wonder if it's gonna come out, first of all. And then it did, and I was like, okay, this is something. Then I did another dress. This is like in 2005, 2006, and for a friend of mine, and it came out, and I was like, okay, this is something, And people would always say, oh my gosh, I can't believe you designed that. Like, really?
So you're saying this crochet concept came from your grandmother? Yes. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
This is
nice. My grand would do these, and she would sell them around. She'd go to South Africa. Should even, around Harare, she'd try and be selling just to get money to get my mom and her siblings into school. And then, so I went quiet for a little bit because I was studying and I was working. And the passion, I guess it was a self-journey as well, because I had to now start believing that, you know what, you can do this. You have it's actually a talent. So I went quiet for a season, and then one day I just said, but why am I sitting on this? So this was a day in 2015. And I was like, let me try it again, and then I started. And I think the lesson from that was start. Just believe in yourself. The world is not going to accept it, but as long as you have the vision and the passion, just believe in yourself and go for it.
It'll work out.
Start. Yeah.
So how are you incorporating the crochet designs into the modern day, like what you did with my outfit? Because I was about to say that the crochet is we're more familiar with it with our mother's grands. So how did you manage to make it look hip? You know what I mean?
It's interesting. The history of crochet is they used to call it shepherd's knitting in Europe. It's actually from Europe. And it was one of those, crochet was a cheap substitute for lace. And then until Queen Victoria was like, you know what, this is actually dope.
Girl, you're going to history now. This is a bit much. Anyway.
And then, but then as you see over the years, it's actually got a story as well as the crochet. You've seen Vogue did the crochet patch jacket, and Miu Miu, Christian Kane, Gucci, they did crochet. So they would do crochet as a whole. And because I grew up with crochet things, I was like, no, I don't want that. I want like,
so
I really, no, it's boring. It reminds me of, I don't know, what can I do? I really had to think. And I was like, but wait, I love such small detail of everything, like small detail of Ankara, maybe small, why don't I make small detail of crochet, just to make it a little bit different? And that's how I've been, I mean, I love the modern fashion. My style, you could say, is a bit on the conservative side, but with a hint
like
of
my crop top,
exactly,
a little something.
Yeah, and I was like, I can add a waistband to make it a little bit, you know, fancy, and yeah, and at least for me, it means the garment is not only speaking of fashion forwardness and trendiness and all of that, it's also speaking of the history. And then I get to talk, and people are like, but why would you add crochet? Then I get to talk about, oh, this is why I add crochet.
Oh, then you come with the history.
Exactly.
Clever girl.
You know.
Clever girl.
Yeah.
So what are some of the challenges? Because I know you've spoken about crochet, your grandmom and the history, but I'm sure you face challenges, financial challenges, advertising your stuff, and also getting a good market. But before you answer that, what do you think of us enjoying this drizzling, us having an interview in the rain?
I had a random thought of being in the shower and being interviewed. I'm like, okay, no, it's cool, man.
Yeah, because we can.
That time we're trying to really make it work. We make it work.
Yeah.
Challenges. I think the first challenge I faced coming into the fashion industry. I'm saying industry because we almost don't have a fashion industry in Zimbabwe. We don't have the networks that we need from the fabrics to the tailors, and it's still something that we're still building. So the challenge was that. So I'd go downtown, the famous place to get material. I would not get the material that I really want, you know, and the good quality. Or if you do get it, it's so expensive because they do know that it's you know, it's very scarce. Or they want cash.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So that was it. You've heard a lot about Samantha. She told us about her journey, how brand Thabile came into being, and it's derived from her second name. But I'm sure we talked a lot, too much talking. Now in our second segment, at least you'll get to see what brand Thabile actually is. So stay tuned because there are lots and lots of clothes for you to see. Hey guys, we're back now and we have all the designs ready to be showcased. So you don't want to miss this. I want you to look at some of these clothes and envision yourself. Which one would I like? Which one is my style? Which one would go with my character or my personality? That way it would be easier for you to know how to style yourself or to know if brand Thabile is the one for you. Welcome back. Thabile is going to take us through her shop now. She's got 4 collections. Can you imagine? 4 whole collections, but you see you started in 2015. Where do 4 collections come from?
It's a long story. It's a story of trial and error.
Okay.
It's a story of discovering self, discovering the brand. So I'll take you, this is the very first dress I was telling you about that I designed for my prom.
Oh my gosh!
I used to love shiny things. And this one is
Which year was this?
This is 2005.
Okay.
2005.
Show it to everybody.
Right? And then this is a wedding dress I attempted.
A wedding dress?
In 2006 when I was in high school. So that was
Wow.
Girl,
you've evolved. Because from this to
I
this.
know, right?
You've evolved.
That is like Saturn. Imagine, vital Saturn. Thank God for evolving.
Wow. What motivated you to do your first collection?
So the first collection really, like I think I mentioned earlier, is I was trying it out, trying to see, would it work? So that's what motivated it. And when I sketched it and the tailor could, you know, produced it, I was like, hey, there's something. Motivated. Then there was a huge gap of not doing anything. And then in 2015, I started with this dress. I remember this dress. What struck me was the color of the material.
This
actually.
is pretty.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Sunny.
I know. I was like, yellow. My gosh, it's
pretty.
you know. And then we handmade this the crochet part. This was the 2015, and this was also 2015. Just the design and the zebra print of this dress struck me. I was like, but what can I do to make it
This is
striking?
heavy.
It is. So you can actually, it can actually be worn. It's got pockets as well. It can be worn in winter. It can be worn in summer because it's pretty cool.
And you're a pockets girl.
Exactly.
Okay,
Pockets.
But you really do like heavy material, because even this one is heavy, and I like that because it really feels like quality.
Exactly. I mean, obviously you can tell the difference.
Yeah.
This one is cotton actually, and this is me trying to discover material, fabrics, what works, what doesn't, and then after that, we had a very popular collection of crop tops.
Is this your second collection?
This is the second.
Okay.
This is the third now.
Ooh.
We had a popular
You never
collection
showed me this.
of crop tops.
This is nice.
Very
nice.
We stocked these at Isu Collection back in the Winkler era.
Can we talk after we're done?
We can,
talking?
girl.
Okay.
And then we had the famous shirt dress with the with the detailed crochet collar. And if you're seeing
This is trendy.
the evolvement
Yes.
of just using all crochet to just slight detail of crochet with something that you can dress up and something you can dress down. And then we have the skater dress.
This is still collection number 2.
This is collection number 2.
This is how about number 2? What inspired number 2?
Oh,
Because I can tell you're becoming a bit risky.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was reading the market, reading what do the clients want, what do the people want, and crop tops were in the season, and I was like, okay. I wasn't a fan of crop tops, but I was like, but wait, it's not about me.
It's not about you.
What about it? What is it? Exactly. And so I tried to make it something that is still tabulum, but very fancy. You can wear it with jeans, you can wear it with shorts, with high waist shorts and high waist jeans. And
Nice.
and so I created this thing, and we tried to make it because Ankara is also very popular, and that
So the inside.
the inside is in Ankara.
we need to show this on camera.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
the
the inside,
inside.
is Ankara, so you know you can
almost wear this inside out.
Yeah, you could actually.
So cool.
Yeah. So that's what inspired this collection.
Second collection.
This-
And confirm you can wear this at Unplugged. You know, places like that.
Exactly, with your big hats and your sunglasses and the little shorts
Having feels, right?
and the skater dress.
Collection number 3.
Third collection. So now we're getting into the just detail, just simple detail.
Yeah.
Simple detail. The cuffs are also crochet. And you know, simple design.
This red is
keeping it simple.
This
and
red
elegant.
is speaking.
Right.
Yeah.
it pops.
Yeah.
It pops in your. So that's the third collection. So third collection, where the
What was happening here?
I was.
What were you going through
I remember. I was
in your life?
thinking to myself, I want a dress that I could wear. That is not too out there. That I could wear to work. I mean, I work.
Yeah.
So what can I create?
But also
Something
fashionable.
that is fashionable. Something that is I can wear this to church.
Yeah.
You know. You know.
Church is like a main.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, what can I do? And so I started. What always motivates me first is the fabric. So I got this blue. This is cobalt blue.
Okay.
And I was like, and I was already in love with the red yarn. Yeah, so I was like, what can we do with this? Red and blue is always so elegant and classy.
It is the combination.
So let's do it. And this was a pretty popular dress. It sold out at Market We Were in 2016. So so that was the third collection. Then the fourth. This was last year.
Okay.
So last year, this is the dress that you probably saw in the press.
Yes,
for the polo.
The polo.
Exactly. We wore this at the
I was about to
polo.
say the Oscar.
Yeah. The polo.
The cross guards, yeah.
Exactly. So
this one was your polo one, exactly.
polo dress.
Okay.
This is just us, you know, playing around with crochet. So we have the V-neck at the back.
And it's heavy.
And it's good
the
material.
garments are good, very good quality, very heavy.
And the this is the front actually, and then the sleeves. So we're still sticking with the like the third season. We're still sticking with the just small detail.
Yeah.
But you know, keeping it classy and bold colors.
And this becomes your brand.
Exactly.
You know, like when someone is walking, the minute you see this,
Exactly.
you're like, yeah, you'd be like brand Tabile.
I know, right?
I like that. I like that.
So that
okay, so please maintain this a little something of so that
know.
people always know. Okay.
What is it?
What is it? So I hope you like the clothes that we showed you and everything that we were talking about with Sam. And at least now you know that she's a seasonal designer. She's got a method to it. She does the things with seasons, whether if it's summer, if it's winter. And you saw her journey from 2007 to like 2018 now. So now you know how these things actually function. So stay tuned to our third segment. Welcome back to the third segment. Now that you've seen all those designs, we're just going to find out from Tabile what her goals are, you know, the advice she has, because there's obviously a lot we want to learn. Each time, you know, Gear Up is a show where you can learn how to style yourself, how to be fashionable, how to look good in your own skin, to appreciate yourself, whether you're a yellow bone, whether you're a chocolate brown, whether you're big, you're slim, whatever you are. That is what Gear Up is trying to show you. Could you look good in your own skin? So stay tuned. Hello and welcome back, and we're still with Samantha, and I hope you enjoyed those lovely designs that she showed us. And I am putting on Samantha's design. She made this for me, and I wore it at Zimbabwe Model Awards, where I won an award. So this is an award-winning outfit. Do you know that, girl?
Yes.
And so explain to us what your dress first, and then my dress.
Okay, I actually want to do it the other way around.
Okay, yes.
You want to know why people should wear Tabile.
I mean, what is this?
How do you feel?
I feel enchanted. I keep on telling you. I feel like a queen. I feel elegant. I feel modern. At the same time, I feel decent, but at the same time, you know, there's a little bit of trendy going on because this is a crop top. And most people thought this was a dress, you know, but only when I like stood up, then they noticed. So yeah.
That's exactly why. Someone should wear Tabile. You feel elegant. It's a sophisticated.
Very sophisticated.
It's something that you can dress up and dress down at the same time. So the way you're feeling is what keeps us going. Yes.
And then your dress?
My dress. This is a very easy dress. You can dress this one. It's a boob tube dress. Then this is handmade. Hey, this is my mom, actually, who made. So
your mom is designs as well.
My mom crocheted this, and then we put it here, and it's something that you can dress up with slips, or you can dress down with slips and dress up with heels. Okay. And you can accessorize.
Talking about accessories, because I actually wanted to ask you. So how do you pair up your accessories? Because I always notice that you always have like the best accessories ever. How do you do that?
I'm very random, and I like, this is a Zimbabwean designer. I like supporting Zimbabwean designers as well. So I love jewelry, so I just pick up anything that's on my dresser, and I put it on as long as it matches or it goes with the outfit.
Because you know it's important to have the right accessories, right? If you don't, it throws off the theme of the
dress.
Exactly.
So nice. I always like to pair it up with something Zimbabwean, you know, because I'm all for supporting Zimbabwean anything. So and just this is really old jewelry, vintage jewelry that I keep. You know, I like to fashion my mother's old jewelry.
Mothers are the best.
I know.
Yeah. And I like your short hair too. Natural hair movement. I know.
So it's so easy.
Yeah.
So easy.
And it goes with the look. It really goes with the brand. I feel like it says more than hair. I have nothing against hair. But I used to have a lot of hair, but I'm just saying it's like even the way you're looking, you look with your short hair, it just stands out more.
Thank you.
So tell us your goals moving forward. In 5 years' time, 10 years, where do you see yourself? Where exactly do you want to go?
Okay. First of all, as a brand, I think earlier on I was speaking about what the brand stands for, which is to elevate women and to make them confident and also to celebrate our differences, our different body shapes, our different hair, our different skins. So my goal in the next 5 years is that that message spreads and it becomes something even the younger generation upholds and believes in themselves. So my goal for 5 years as a brand is to get that through and to make sure that the Zimbabwean fashion is recognized, at least in Africa. To penetrate that market, the African market first, and then the global markets in the next 10 years.
I like it. You clear it up.
Yeah.
So on social media, where can people see your designs? Well, you can see more of this dress at Queen Val. That's my Instagram account. I wore it so many times. I mean, no, I wore it once, but I have so many pictures in this dress. And then we want to see more of your designs. Where can we find you?
We have an Instagram page at Brand Tabile. We also have a Facebook page, Tabile-ZW. So you can find it there. And then we are also going to be stocking our new collection at our shop, at our home, Isu Collections. It's in Edinburgh Avenue in Borodale. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
So you're parting shots to the viewers at home, someone who's sitting at home looking up to you. It can be a teenager, it can be someone who's already mature, but they want to get into this industry, or they just want motivation. So what can you tell them? What should they do? If you want to be a fashion designer, in fact, if you want to be anything, you need to ask yourself, what is the vision? What is the end goal? What do I want to see out of what I'm doing? Once you have that, you start making plans towards that, because your vision is what will keep you going when people tell you, oh my gosh, your dresses are ugly. Your vision is what will keep you, I'm telling you, your vision is what keeps you going. And people say, your makeup is ugly, why do you call yourself a makeup artist? So you need to pursue your vision. And I'm a Christian, by the way, so I believe in seeking as well God's counsel in everything. And when He promises something on your life, I believe nothing else, no one else can cause it to not to happen when He says yes. No, literally nobody else can say no. Yes,
so follow that, follow your passion, follow your vision, and start. Do it. Go for it. Failure, yes, inevitable, but when you fail, you get up. And when you get up, you're better than the person who hasn't failed before. So that's my advice.
Nice.
Yeah.
So who motivates you on the local scene, on the international scene? Who do you look up to?
On the local scene, like I told you, I come from a very artistic background. My sister, my sister Chinesai, she's got a brand called Chinesai. And the way she works towards her brand, towards anything Chinesai, and her work ethic, her passion inspires me every day to be better, to work harder. And she's real as well, and she would tell you this is the industry. In fact, we're actually building the industry, so it's lots of work. Sleepless nights. You will reap it later, the fruits of your labor later, but now it's the work that you need to put in. And internationally, I'm a Carolina Herrera fan. I love her. She designs such simple dresses, but it's so elegant and it's striking.
Well, that was it for the show. Hope you guys had fun. Stay tuned. Next time we're going to have somebody else, but now you know a lot about Brand Tabile and all her designs. We had fun with this wet interview.